Android Studio. 1. Write your first program in Kotlin. In this code lab, you will write your first program in Kotlin using an interactive editor that can be run from a browser. You may think of a program as a series of instructions for the system to perform certain operations. For example, you can write a program to create a birthday card. Run your first program in Kotlin. In this task, you will use the editor on the website to immediately start programming in the Kotlin language. You don't need to install software on your computer. Instead, use web-based tools to create your first program. Run the program code. 1. In the editor, in the upper right corner, find the green triangle, and click it to run the program. 2. Look at the bottom pane, Happy Birthday. 3. Note that Happy Birthday is printed. So now you know what this program does. It prints or outputs a Happy Birthday message. Compilation is the process of translating Kotlin code into a form that the system can run. If the compilation is successful, there are no errors and the program will prevent it from running. If there are problems, they will appear in the bottom pane. Modify your program. How does it work? If you want your friends to write "Hello, world" on a piece of paper, there will be a lot of implicit information. If you just tell them, "Write "Hello, world" on this paper," they will make assumptions about the information you missed. For example, they will assume that they need to use a pen, and you want them to write in letters. The computer does not make these assumptions, so you must give precise instructions that contain each step. If you have ever learned another language, you will know the challenges of learning grammar, spelling, new symbol alphabets and vocabulary. Fortunately, it is simpler and more logical than learning human languages. Understand the parts of the program. Fun. Fun is a word in the Kotlin programming language. Fun stands for function. A function is a part of a program that performs a specific task. Kotlin has many special words with very specific meanings. They are usually called keywords or reserved words. Fun main. Main is the name of this function. Functions have names, so they can be distinguished from each other. This function is called main, because it is the first or main function called when you run the program. Every Kotlin program needs a function called main. Fun main parentheses. The function name is always followed by two parentheses. Inside the brackets, you can put information about the function you want to use. The input to this function is called argument or args for short. Fun, main, parentheses, curly braces. Note the pair of curly braces after the brackets. Inside the function is the code to complete the task. These curly braces surround a line of code. The line of code between the curly braces. Look at the line of code between the curly braces. This line of code prints "Hello World" text. Print line tells the system to print a line of text. Place the text to be printed in parentheses. Note that the text to be printed is surrounded by quotation marks. This tells the system that everything inside the quotation marks should be printed exactly as given. To actually print the text, the entire println instruction must be in the main function. Extend your program. Print multiple messages. When you want or need to complete a task, you can put as many instruction lines as possible in the function. 1. Copy the print line, "Happy Birthday" line and paste it 2 more times below it. Make sure that the pasted line is inside the curly braces of the main function. 2. Change a text to be printed to someone's name, such as Mary. 3. Change other text to be printed to, "You are 21." Handling errors. It's normal to write a program with errors. Most tools will provide you with feedback to help you fix errors. In this step, create an error to see what happens. 1. In your program, delete the quotation marks around the text Mary. 2. Run your program. You should see Mary printed in red, and the exclamation mark next to the line of code you changed, to tell you what is wrong. 3. The message, unresolved reference, Mary, tells you what the system thinks is an error in the code. Because the text Mary does not have quotation marks, it is an error. 4. Go ahead and add quotes. Run your program to make sure it runs again. Nice work.